Hi, how are you all? Welcome to our again classes. I hope so. The two lectures what we have given on logic is done properly. Now, in that particular case, still the certain parts are left, which is nothing but a truth table. How to prepare the truth table that we are going to study today. Okay, we are taking two questions on board today. The one is simple P and Q, but the second one is there where we need to write with three like P, Q, and R. Then in that case, how to write the truth table that we are going to study today. The first is given. The first question for us it was that is P implies Q and Q implies P. Okay. Now, since how many operators are there, how many logical statements are there? Two. Okay. So in general, how we are going to write down P and Q. Okay. Next, I want P implies Q. Just remember what I am doing. Right? P implies Q. Next, I want this P implies Q and Q. So P implies Q and Q. And the third one is the whole statement. Suppose if I state this statement as A, the whole, like this is my column A, then I can write down the final one is, but today I am writing here that P implies Q and Q implies P. Okay. Now again we are going to make table like this is true, this is true, this is false, this is false, true, false, true, false. Okay. Now P implies Q. Try to remember and try to recall your memory. What was the memory? P single implies Q. Single implication we are saying about. Okay. Now for single implication we have written if it is a true and false, it is false. Otherwise, it is true. This is the way how we are went ahead with. So true implies true is true. True implies false is false. False implies true is true, and false implies false is also true. Okay. Now the next is P implies Q. Whatever column I have got, I have to take and with Q. This means T and T, it is true. Okay. False and false, it is false. True and true, it is true. True and false, it is false. Like for an operation, what we say? If either of them is false, it is false. Otherwise, it is true. Right? Now, next is that this whole I have to consider with this P. That means T implies T. Single implies. It is T. False implies true. Okay? So it is true. True implies false. It is false. And further, false implies false. It is true. So this is the truth table how we made for that first question. Then you can outline that table. Okay. Now again we'll see how we started writing. How just see the bracket. If you remember that board mass, first I will take care of this small bracket. Okay. Then inside that square bracket, then complete square bracket, and then remaining part. Okay. This is the way how you try to understand. So again, how many operators are there? Only two logical statements are there, P and Q. So what we have done? P and Q, true, true, false, false, true, false, true, false. This is general how we are writing. Next, P implies Q. Now, what is the implication? We have recall now your memory that P implies Q. If true, then false, it is false. Otherwise, it is always true. Okay. So that means true implies true, it is true. True implies false, it is false. False implies true, it is true. And false implies false, it is also true. Now, we wanted to take this with Q as a and. True and true, it is true. False and false, it is false. True and true, it is true. True and false, it is false. Okay. Now, this column, we need to take a single implication with the P column. So, true implies true, it is true. False implies true. False implies true, it is true. True implies false, it is false. And false implies false, it is true. This is the way how we have done about the first example. Now we have to go ahead with this second example. Okay, first we already done. Now we are going to go ahead with second example. Now what is the main thing for the second example? There are now three letters. There are now how many letters? Three letters. That means there are the three logical operations. Now table will be the big. Okay. But how to write down that P and Q column? This is an R column. This is very important. If you remember your 10th standard probability, right? If three coins are tossed, remember, I hope so. At that time, we have written 4H and or 4T and 4H. 4T and I am writing 4F. At that time, we have written that is a head and tail. Okay. Now next 2. Okay, and then 1. This is how our column PQR must be. Okay, if you observe, here there are the all unique, what we can say, cases. Now what we started with, first we have written 4T, then 4F, then 2T, 2F, 2T, 2F, and in third column I have written TF, 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 TF. Right? This is a shortcut how to remember. Otherwise you don't have to learn all this. You just have to remember in this way. Okay. So now we will make a columns. Now P, Q, and R. What is given first? What I said before in the first example, first round brackets, right? So that is P and Q. Right? This is my A. Now next is Q and R. Now Q or R. R is there. Now this is my B. And my last column would be, actually it is A double implies B. A double implies B. Or I can write down, here is that P and Q double implication Q or R. Okay. Now this is quite big table and it could come for 3 or 4 marks. Now what we'll write down first? First we'll write down about 4T. Okay. Then 4F. Then 2T. 2F. And then single T, 1T, 1F, 1T, 1F, 1T, 1F, 1T, 1F. Okay, here now first part is clear. Now next is P and Q. True, now remember, you try to remember your truth table this way. True and true, it is true. True and true, it is true. True and false, it is false. True and false, it is false. False and true, it is false. False and true, it is false. False and false, it is false. False and false, it is false. Right? Now next is Q or R. Now between these two tables. True or true, it is true. True or false, it is true. False or true, it is true. False or false, it is false. True or true, it is true. True or false, it is true. False or true, it is true. False or false, it is false. Okay. Now between these two, we are going to write down double implication. Now what is the condition for double implication? If both of them are true or false, it is true. Otherwise, it is false. It means true double implies true. It is true. True double implies true. It is true. False double implies true. It is false. False implies false. It is true. False implies true. It is false. False implies true. It is false. False implies true. It is false. And false implies true. It is true. So we have written true double implies true. That is true. True double implies true. It is true. False double implies true. It is false. False double implies false. That is true. False implies double implies true. It is false. False implies true. It is false. False implies true. It is false. And false double implies it is true. This is about the truth table. Again, how we started with, since there are the three logical statements or three letters, so we need to write down PQR. Now how to write down true and false for PQR? That is 4T, 4F, 2T, 2F, 1T, 1F. Then we start with our first bracket, that is P and Q. Then we have done with the second bracket, Q and R, and then we have done, this is about your the complete truth table. Then you outline the truth table and you work out, right? That is a shortcut also I give you today about how to write down the true and false for all three letters separately. There will be a no any problem for you, and it will be a flow for you, right? Now that you can easily now make truth table in that case. So that means you can solve that question from your exercise about how to make the truth table, right? Now in addition to that, today we are going ahead with how to show that given statements are equivalence, and what is the meaning of tautology, then contradiction and contingency. Now here if you observe, there are the not all truths, there are the false and truths are mixed. There are false and truths are mixed, and therefore we can say that it is on contingencies. But suppose if there are all truths are there, if all truths are there, then we can say that it is nothing but what we can say, that is tautology, right? And if all false are there, then it becomes as a contradiction. So that we'll study in a coming part of that lecture. Now today I give you the second example, that is of your exercise itself. You try to understand and then solve about that case.